bringing news that matters to you. You're watching The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. In 2003, a Bahamian proprietor ventured into uncharted waters, taking a leap of faith, opening a bedding and furniture company. Well, today he says that company, which has cemented itself in the community, is meeting a growing demand and has found its niche. Cleopatra Murphy reports.
It is a shining example of light industry and manufacturing. Until recently, Island Bedding and Furniture was the only mattress manufacturer on the island. Owner Bruce Chiatau saw an opening in the market after he says many people complained of not being able to get a good night's rest. He took on the challenge and says his clients are benefiting because of the company's local presence.
Because we manufacture the mattresses, we can fix anything that we make. We know what's in the bed. We can open it back up. We can replace anything that's wrong with it. So that's why customers know in advance that they're going to be satisfied. We're going to make them satisfied.
In a warehouse behind the showroom, employees construct the mattresses that will end up in customers' homes. Island Bedding employs a staff of 5, and although numbers fluctuate, it sells an average of 50 to 60 mattresses monthly. The Exuma mattress is counted among the top seller. Although now well established, Chiatau laments that the economy presents a challenge.
If people don't make money, they can't afford to buy a new mattress. That's basically it. So they continue to suffer with what they have.
Manager Melinda Davis says the company believes in a quality product, and although work is time-consuming, Island Bedding has a unique selling point.
The easiest thing for Bahamians to know is Bahamians. Everybody should know your Bahamian islands. It's the key. You should know it. So we name all of the beds after the island because it's owned by Bahamians, it is sold by Bahamians, and manufactured by Bahamians.
Island Bedding moved to its new location 2 years ago after outgrowing the old facility. Davis says the business has hope for further expansion.
It'll be good now to venture on to some of the other family islands because, you know, people are always calling. They're always looking for a bed, and that is a challenge trying to send something to another island for a client because cost becomes a factor. And so that'll be a good thing for us later on to expand to hopefully Nassau, then to Abaco.
While he took a chance that he believes paid off, Chiatau encourages more Bahamians with ideas to take a risk, but advises them to do their research. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.
In other news, as thousands of young people head back to school, there are those who will be entering the world of education for the first time. Tonight, Sabrina Brown talks with a veteran educator about how to prepare children for preschool.
Starting preschool is an exciting time for parents and children, but adjusting to a new environment can be difficult for toddlers. A member of the Preschool and Early Childcare Council, Violet Stubbs, says parents should take steps to make this transition as easy as possible.
If your child is 4 years old and going into preschool for the first time, a good conversation with your child is necessary. I would advise you to go to the school during the summer so the child can see the school, and if it's possible before school comes in, just let them walk around the facilities to become familiar with it. Talk to them, let them know what is expected.
While Stubbs is encouraging parents to do all they can to help their little ones to feel more comfortable entering preschool, she's advising them not to put pressure on them.
If your child is not potty trained as yet, please work on that, because that is also one of the requirements for our 4-year-olds coming into government schools. But if the child is under 4, please don't stress them out. Let them have a wonderful summer with mom and dad, all the fun that they can have and all the conversations that will build a solid foundation for preschool. You don't have to worry about making sure they know their ABCs and their 1, 2, 3s. Our teachers do a good job at that.
She says it's normal for toddlers to cry when they start school, and parents should not worry. However, they should monitor how long the crying continues.
Once your child gets in there and mixes with the other children, the crying should stop. Please don't linger at the door. Just drop them off, sign them in, and leave quickly. If you keep coming back and lingering, your child will never adjust to the preschool. Another thing though, if after 3-4 weeks your child is still crying to go to school, I would advise you to check out that school again. Maybe you may want to change, because children can't always say what is wrong, but they sense in their spirit when they are not happy. So if they're not happy there, check out another preschool.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Hi and welcome. VB asked, my heel always feel like a bunch of pins are sticking me at the bottom of my feet, and it's extremely painful. What can I do to help relieve this pain? VB, thank you for your question. I suspect that you may have the condition we call plantar fasciitis, which is one of the most common cause of heel pain. It involves pain and inflammation of a thick band of tissue called the plantar fascia that runs across the bottom of your foot and connects your heel bone to your toes. It commonly causes stabbing pain that usually occurs with your very first steps in the morning. Once your foot loosens up, the pain normally decreases, but it may return after long periods of standing or after getting up from a seated position. Plantar fasciitis can be resolved with treatment in most cases in just a few weeks. You can use pain relievers such as ibuprofen. Your doctor may also prescribe a course of physiotherapy, a device like a night splint for your foot to stretch the tendons as you sleep, or a heel cup or arch support to insert into your footwear. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us, more news about Shawnee Miller and the big dive in sports.